Here's what you should eat to help treat irritable bowel syndrome. While each individual should see what foods make their body feel better or worse, certain foods like fruit and vegetables are generally advisable for people with IBS. What should I do if I have irritable bowel syndrome? While each person's diet will be different, there are certain guidelines that most people with IBS should follow. Eat a balanced amount of fiber to help treat irritable bowel syndrome. On the one hand, you should reduce your consumption of insoluble fiber, which comes from whole grains, so that it doesn't contribute to imbalances in intestinal movement. On the other hand, you should increase your consumption of soluble fiber, which helps in the production of stool and the frequency of bowel movements. Avoid fat and sugar. High-fat foods, or those high in refined sugar and fructose, a type of sugar found in some fruit, may worsen the symptoms of IBS. Watch what you drink. Coffee and tea should be consumed in moderation. Alcohol should be avoided as much as possible. In addition, don't forget to drink 8 glasses of water a day. This way, you'll make sure your whole body is hydrated, especially when it comes to the formation of stool. Water or herbal teas help fight constipation. Control your stress. Keeping your worries, nerves, and anxiety in line is very important. While it's easier said than done, do what you can to keep stress from overwhelming you. Oftentimes, it's a matter of attitude and how you handle situations. Don't worry too much, don't bring work problems home, spend time doing what you like, and sleep well. If you add a good diet to the above, you'll improve your irritable bowel syndromes in no time. Ideal foods for irritable bowel syndrome. Your eating habits are very closely linked to this condition. The factors that affect you the most are the frequency and quantity of food you eat. Eating more often but in smaller amounts is recommended. For example, if you usually eat 3 big meals a day, now try to eat 6 small meals, split each meal in 2, basically. Don't forget to chew each bite well and eat slowly. Hurrying will just bring gas and indigestion. Take time to eat, no more eating lunch in 5 minutes or while you work. It's also a good idea to keep a steady eating schedule. Try to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the same times every day. Changing the times a lot affects your intestines and can cause pain. We recommend opting for bland or mashed foods because they're easier to digest. A lot of people think IBS comes from eating gluten, but that's not true. While some people with celiac disease also have intestinal problems, not everybody should stop eating wheat. Get checked out by a doctor to make sure. Some foods allowed for people with irritable bowel syndrome are fruit. We recommend eating them peeled, and if possible, boiled or baked. You can have apples, watermelon, melon, and bananas. Vegetables. Steam them so as to keep all of their nutrients and make them easier to digest. The best for this condition are lentils, asparagus, onions, and garlic. Legumes and grains. Peas, lentils, and soybeans can be a big help if you have IBS. When it comes to grains, we recommend wheat, barley, and rye. Dairy. If you are lactose intolerant, you can opt for vegetable milks. Otherwise, as long as they're fat-free, dairy is safe.